Hey guys, today's video is going to be for you guys and girls that struggle with hitting the ball too far to the right. I want to talk about three main areas that you need to focus on that if you're able to fix these things, for sure is going to fix that right ball flight for you. So when people come in that I work with and they struggle with missing the ball to the right, whether it be a push to the right or primarily a curve or a slice to the right, the thing we're dealing with here is an open club face, right? So get off all this other stuff of where your body needs to be at and all these other technical thoughts. If you miss the ball to the right, you have to fix your club face, okay? Now, three of the main areas, probably 80% of the people that I see who have a club face that's too open, who hit it to the right, have it because of these areas we're gonna talk about now. Now, number one, probably at least half, maybe more, maybe 75% of people who hit it too far to the right, have an open club face, have that because their grip is too weak. So mainly what I'm looking at here is the position of their lead hand. For me as a right hand is my left hand, where that sits on the club. So what I see a lot of people have is the heel pad will sit too far on the side of the club and their thumb will be on the left side of the club like this, too weak. Then their right hand could go wherever. The first thing you need to make sure if you struggle hitting to the right is that your heel pad sits on top of the club, like so. So left hand heel pad on the top of the club. The V on my hand here is somewhere between my chin and my shoulder, maybe collarbone area. So do that first. Look in the mirror, do a video, whatever. If your grip looks like this and you hit it to the right and you can't fix that, then change this and get that to there. That's part number one. Then there's two things. And this is probably maybe 90% of the rest of the people who have a club face that's too open. In their backswing struggle with two different pieces. Number one is they have too much forearm rotation or pronation of their left forearm this way. So if you stand there and the back of your left hand from here would be towards the target, their back of the left hand goes towards the sky. That would be pronation, too much forearm roll. What that does to a club face is makes it wide open. Here's towards my target, left hand towards my target, back of the left hand towards the sky, club face way open, and the club gets stuck inside. You guys that the club gets stuck too far inside, it's because you have too much forearm rotation. If you want to not have the club inside, you need less forearm rotation. I hope that's clear. Club inside, too much forearm rotation. Club outside, less forearm rotation. Then you can add some hinge in there at some point, but forearm rotation. I get that a lot. People don't know how to fix this here. It's because your forearm's too rotated. Okay. The second part during the backswing is people struggle with a left wrist that's too extended or cupped at the top. That can happen for a couple reasons. Unless your grip is super duper strong like this, then you're not allowed to do that if you struggle hitting the ball to the right, okay? So why do you do this and how do you fix it? Well, we just did a little video on why that happens. Number one, the first thing you want to look at if you're too cupped at the top is you want to take some hinge out, okay? See how that just changed? Here's a lot of hinge, a lot of cup. No hinge, no cup. I did nothing different there. Hinge, cup. No hinge, no cup. So if you struggle with shots to the right and you can get your heel pad on top, avoid this forearm roll, keep the club more in front of you, and get your left wrist flat, you then eliminated 90% of the stuff that I see that causes people to struggle to the right. I would bet 9 out of 10 of you watching this, if you hit it to the right, have an issue with one of those three areas. Either your grip's too weak, you've rotated your forearms too much from the backswing, or your left wrist is cupped, not flat or bowed at the top. If you can do all three of those things and it's still open, then it's very basic from the options you could do during the downswing. That'll be for another video or something else. So I hope that helps. Check those pieces. If you have any questions, let us know.